It's Rebecca here from Empowered Avenue, empowering eclectic education one avenue at a time. And today we are going to be talking all things science in the garden. I want to hear all about your gardens that you have growing at the moment, or what you plan to grow in your garden. So in this video, we're going to cover what you could get started on really easily, either using seeds, seedlings, or offcuts of veggies from the shops. Some little ideas of what you can do with your children to get this topic going, and some further extension ideas towards the end of the video for what you could do with some older children. So stay tuned and we're going to get straight into it.
Do any of you grow anything at home? Do you have any vegetables or fruit that you grow, or some herbs? So today we're going to have a look at some of the things that you could grow easily from home and some activities that you can do with your family. So first up, let's go have a look at what I've got going in the garden. So here is our little veggie garden. This used to be all green, but we've started from scratch again, which is very exciting. So the first thing I put in the garden were these spring onions, which are super easy to grow just from the offcuts from the shops. And that's exactly how I've grown these. Can you see how there's some new growth coming up here? So this is dark green, and this was the original chopped off bit that I chopped off from the shops, and this is all grown since then. Oh, hello. We've got a garden friend come to see us. This is Marnie. He's one of our cats. So the other things we have growing are some lettuce seedlings. We've got some different colors there. There's a purple one and a green one. We've got some beans, and they're starting to grow, and we've got some, what are these again? Oh, cauliflower. You can see I've got the little tag here. So that's what these ones are. And then over in this garden bed, we've got some herbs. So we've got some basil and some thyme, because I love thyme. I bought a big one, and I've got a pole on the top of our garden. I'm just going to move that. We've got some sage, which is beautiful in veggie stocks. Rosemary, which is a favourite of mine. I had a beautiful bush of rosemary and it got pulled out. And this is some oregano. So all of these I use in cooking. They're super easy to grow and they smell beautiful. Oh, and I forgot my favourite. Now this one is special and it's in its own pot. Can you guess why? This is mint. And mint smells absolutely beautiful. Its leaves are nice and soft. Mint gets its own pot, otherwise it would take over this whole garden bed and probably the rest of the garden as well. It's like a weed, but it's super yummy to eat.
One way that we can extend this activity further for older children is to get them to write out the words of the plants that you are growing. You can just do the words, and then you could also get them to draw a picture or trace a part of that plant. So an example that I have here is that my daughter, she wrote the words. She's in year 1, she's not yet 6. And she then also drew a picture of the leaf of the herbs that we have growing. So we don't have any of the veggies actually grown yet. They're still little, as we showed you earlier. But we had the pictures on the little cards from the seedlings that I bought. Luckily, I had purchased them from seedlings. So she drew the shape of the herb leaf, and we talked about which ones were long and skinny and which ones were short and fat and which ones had spots on them or jagged edges and that sort of thing, and she got to smell them all as well. You could also taste them. For older children, you could then also get them to follow a recipe to make a vegetable soup using the vegetables and herbs that you have in your garden, or bringing them in, and you could use the offcuts from the veggies that you put in your soup to then grow some more veggies in your garden. You can then also do some art and craft with different veggies. So you could do some potato stamps, or using the leaves to do rubbings with crayons or pencils. You could get them to draw or paint pictures of plants that you have growing in your garden. And for older children, you could get them to investigate further into these herbs and vegetables, which ones need to be planted in what season and what's going to grow best where. You can look into your climate and research what particular plants will grow well where you are living, and then plan your vegetable garden using a particular technique, because there are lots of different growing techniques. So all of these things can be done with older children, like upper primary and early high school. They can plan out their own garden. Even if you don't have space for a garden, you can create a hypothetical garden. So I hope these ideas help. Show me some photos in the comments below of your garden at the moment, or what you plan to grow in your garden. Until next time, see you later. Bye.